I have a question for Jamie Bamber. At the beginning of the season, when Apollo had put on all of that weight, what it was for,
you borrowed it from me.
What it was like for you to have to wear the suit and be a fat guy for a while there.
Yeah, no, I was blown away when it got through. You know, these ideas come out of discussions and they get sent off and they get rubber stamped and they come back. I thought that one would never come back, and I was thrilled. You know, I've always wanted to be like Eddie Murphy, the Nutty Professor. Well, yeah, thank you. They didn't go enough skin tones for me, but another time. No, it's fascinating as an actor to take on accoutrements, be it an accent, be it glasses, a stick, a cat. Cylon, don't know what it's called. No, you know, you play with props, you play with things that change you, and you know, I'm playing a pretty straight guy in the show, so when they said I could have some fun and do that, I flipped out. And then when I first saw them, you know, this process, and I changed, and they put this little flappy piece of gelatin on my face, which looked like a sort of fillet of flounder at first, and it came to life and became part of me. And then I borrowed Grace Park's pregnancy belly that she'd worn for Sharon. I stuck that on and stuck some shit down my back of my cycling shorts to make my arse bigger. It was just a wonderful day rooting around wardrobe, finding things to stick under my bed. And by the end of it, I had this waddly guy who walked differently, and I tried to lower my voice a bit. And you know, it was just a lot of fun for me playing a straight guy to try and put a bit of character, you know, the character actory thing in there. And I enjoyed every second. I was playing a gay fat guy, yeah.
I came onto the show and congratulated him on how he lost the weight.
I should give a big prop to Patricia Murray, who is our makeup artist on the show, and an excellent cosmetician. Yeah, you know, 4.5 hours every day putting it on, another 2 hours taking it off, and she's just, she's got such a perfectionist streak, and I know she's just helped Mark out on Bionic Woman in a big, big way.
She did the prosthetics on my face in Bionic Woman. That should be a hint. I'm a little older than I may appear now.
With bubo. No, so yeah, it was fun. Thank you.
First of all, I want to say this is so great. This is my first Dragon Con, and I'm having an absolutely amazing time. And the question is for all of you to answer if you can. Science fiction can be set in any era, past, future, present. Which era would you like to have lived in?
I'll be quick. Present. I couldn't stand no anesthetics in the past, and as I think I just sort of expressed, the future's kind of scary. But right now we can make a difference, so that's...
What?
I changed that answer. I want to live about 15 minutes in the future, and I'm going to run.
I'd like to live at about 9 p.m. last night when I had my first drink.
That was not his first drink. 9 a.m.
She asked if I went with the Stargate guys to that show. Yeah. A shoe show, because that's all they wear. No, I did not go to church last night.
You know, for my day job, I work at NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory, and when I bring people through, we take them through mission control, and they see, wow, this is where spacecraft are controlled. Well, you know, this is part of my daily life, and if you grew up with Star Trek and you grew up with things like that, you just always fantasize yourself, I'm going to be in that bridge, I'm going to be there. So having that as part of my experience now is just something that I was always kind of conditioning myself to grow up with. So I would like to live about 100 years in the future where I can walk on the bridge of the Enterprise or something like that. I'm, you know, whatever darkness befalls us in the next 100 years, that's where I'd like to be.
I'd really like to go back to the time of Christ and go, okay, did you really say this? Really? Really? I'd like to get Dan and Mohammed and all those guys together and go, okay, you guys, here's your books. I'm going to be back in 2 hours. You figure it out.
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? No? Yes. That's a great answer. I mean, that would be phenomenal because I honestly think with all the spins put on everything, we don't have a clue what anybody really said. I would, boy, I think now, I mean, with all the challenges of now, I think with every year you get more comfortable with who you are, you get more in touch with your talents, your abilities, your vision, what you want to do in the world, and I think now is the place where you can make the biggest difference. So for me, right now is where I want to be.
I hate to agree with everybody, but now is where it's at. I have 2 children, and there is nothing more perfect in this world than watching them now, and I wouldn't trade any of it. I don't want to change any of it. You know, I love what I do. I'm honored to be paid to do what I love to do, and you know, life is difficult, life is bumpy, and there's obstacles, and there's all sorts of stuff, but man, right now sure beats where I was a few years ago. So I'm loving every minute of this.
Hello?
Yes, we know. 5 minutes. Thank you.
Can you write it bigger next time? Because I can't see that.